All right. So if you are getting into real estate and you're a realtor in the beginning stages of your career, whether it's day one or you're looking to hit the reset button and start over, so there's a video on YouTube by Mark Brenner. He talks about his experience from if you were to go back to his early on days, starting off as a real estate agent, few things he would do differently. So now as an experienced realtor, he gives some of this experience and tips on what you would do if you were to start over. I do recommend that video. It's a very good informative video, and I just wanted to kind of break down his main 3 points. And they're very simple things. If you just implement them, you will see difference in your business, and you'll be ahead of the curve and the competition without a doubt. So, few things Mark Brenner talked about when he first started. He was at the office and he was spending a lot of time on time wasting tasks, such as setting up his email signature, logos, websites. And this is a common trap that new entrepreneurs, business owners will fall into. I remember myself, when I first started, like I was spent so much time on the logos, website, things that were not even bringing in any money. So those things are nice, but you need to focus on things that are gonna bring in those revenue, such as focusing on lead generation. So one thing Mark Brennan talked about is, when you start off as a real estate agent, you need to remember you are in sales. You're in the sales game. You're a salesperson focused on generating leads. You need to recognize your role. You're no longer working for a company. It's not a corporate job. You need to start hustling from day one and start generating those leads. And those are the tasks that's going to move you forward, move the needle forward, and get you to where you wanted to go, and why you started this business most likely. So um, until you have overwhelming amount of leads that you have that you can handle, or you don't know what to do with, you need to dedicate 4 hours daily on lead generation, which is something that he really emphasized over and over in the video. He probably mentioned leads like 100 times. So I totally agree. Once you start, your business, you need to focus on lead generation, because that's what's going to move the needle forward in your business. And usually that is one of the hardest things about getting started, generating leads, talking to people, and we usually like to avoid the hardest task. So we rather work on logos and feel like productive instead of actually being productive. Um, Another thing he talked about is building a referral system using a CRM. So in the beginning, you really have few different ways to generate leads, whether you, are creating content, doing cold calls, calling expired listings, if you're paying for ads, email marketing, and so forth, which he doesn't recommend in the beginning, like those advanced tactics. But he talked about getting a referral system using CRM. You want to input all your contact into the CRM that you have. You want to put in their birthdays or any information you may have, and basically build relationships. You're not trying to sell them from the get go. All you're letting them know is that you're just recently started, and you're a real estate agent, and just plant that seed in their head. Um, Eventually, you want to strengthen that relationship, call them, follow up, to the point where next time they need a realtor, you're the first person in their mind, which is very powerful tactics or techniques to um, build that pipeline flawlessly without forcing it. um, One thing he said he would do if he were to start over again, which was interesting, is start creating content from the get go. So he mentioned purchasing an affordable tool. Basically, he mentioned lavalier microphone, which is something that connects with your phone and brings the audio much better. And a gimbal, which is basically a stabilizer, makes the recording much more HD and better quality. So you can get both of those tools for under $100, most likely from Amazon. And he talks about creating content focused around the neighborhood that you're very familiar with, usually the one you live in. And what you want to do is basically give local insight, talking about the area, talk about the parks that are in the area, the grocery shop, how nearby it is. You want to say good stuff about the neighborhood, that that stands out to you genuinely, and basically post those content on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, every day. And consistency is key here. You want to keep doing that, and this is just setting up foundation. What you're doing is you're building that personal connection with your potential client, because it's going to generate lots of leads as you grow in your real estate career. So that's one of the things he did mention. So those were really the top 3 points that he really emphasized in the video. And the main point here in the video is really taking actions from the get go, being that actionable person to be in the top percent in real estate, as it is in a competitive industry. You need to start generating leads, and that's what's going to help you. Lead generation, lead generation, lead generation from the get go, until you have so much leads to you don't know what to do with. And then you start adding those things that enhance your business, such as maybe websites and whatnot. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Go out there, take action. That's really the key point in the video. And yeah, see you soon.